Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We've got a bunch of people in the chatty chat. I just had the second thing of chat up. Where'd I put it? Here we go. Because at least that way I can see all the way back to before I set up all the things. How is everybody then doing this morning? Morning-ish? So first person in was again Miss Maureen Pryor at 10:48 a.m. I don't know if you guys like me telling you how early people are showing up when we don't get started until noon. And why is the camera so bad? Yeah, I have to adjust it friggin' every time. I look blue. I look blue. Let me fix that. Oh my goodness. I am sorry. It is. So that is really, did it switch back yet? Yes, it did. That is really, really weird. For some reason, every time I restart
We interrupt
OBS,
our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
I know. Thank you so much, Bone Time Traveler. I know I was muted for a second because I was in a different scene so that I could refix things. Thank you. Thank you so much. Back to Scrap and just resubbed over on Twitch with Prime. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it
Thanks for
so
the sub.
much. Thank you. I'm hoping I'm not muted anymore. I don't think I am, but that might be
Lizard.
Lizard. And now somebody's trying to start a there. It's right there. They're trying to start a hype train over on Twitch. So if you want to participate in that, head over on to twitch.tv. I do not want to become a Smurf. No, it has to do with this friggin' camera on my laptop. It just, every single time I go into OBS, it resets it to auto white balance. You got your lizard in. Yes, you did.
Thank you, Auntie Cootie, for ordering a daily special for 100 bits in the Pet Cafe. Only 8 left.
Okay, so we have Maureen. Ruth is saying she might miss most of the live because of her sister is putting together a Chinese New Year dinner. So that's what she's doing today. So she may or may not be in. I know Glassboard Steve. Oh, they are. So Ruth also said, side note, Glassboard Studios is selling on in SBC now. Yeah, I know that they have had things on there for a while. I do have an affiliate link for both Glassboard Studios and for scrapbook.com. And I believe down in the description it shows that you get a discount if you use my code. So you may want to use my code. You may get a better price, but I would say do price comparisons. So use the Debbie J affiliate link, see what price you get, go to scrapbook.com, see what price you get, and go with the best one if you want to get one of those wonderful deals. Okay, so we have Miss Jen at 11:30. Carol was in at Carol. When was Carol? I don't see. It says Carol hello, and I don't see where she's. Oh, she said it at 11:29. So that was before Jen. So welcome in. Chris is in the house. Bonnie's in the house. Miss Juanita. Yeah, that was funny. Thank you, Jen. What? Olivia's here. I think this kind of feels like roll call, you know? Fitz is here. Welcome in. Marilyn wants to know, when do we get to see you make a card? Well, you know what? Live just started like at 12 o'clock, so it's coming. And then Ronan says, who dis? So yes, we do make a card every time and we give it away. Yesterday's card, I'm still so friggin' tickled over that, is not a wobble, but like the one I made my husband. But this is yesterday's card. It has googly eyes and the legs move. Yes. So cute, so cute. So this is what we made yesterday. So we will be making that today. I am trying to keep the live streams shorter just so I can get more other things done. Plus, I believe sometime today there's supposed to be some visitors coming. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to be available for that because I'm probably going to be either here with you guys or doing the in-between things. Anyway, but yes, Captain Chaos is here. Maureen says hello to Miss Marilyn. So yes, welcome in. Okay, my tooties is Carol. Carol. Anyway, hello, welcome in. Bonnie says, I missed yesterday, but watched the replay. It was so cute. We have had some really cute things to play with from Spellbinders. I'm just saying. We have definitely had some fun things. At the beginning of each of my live streams, I do like to welcome everybody in. Say hello to as many folks as they can in the chat. And then we get started creating. Once I know that my tech is okay. Is my tech is okay, then I'm okay. Yes, okay. I think I've gotten through all of the things. I did see that Jen did. She ordered some goodies for our little kitty over here. For some bits. So thank you so much. It says only 8 left. Only 8 daily specials? I don't know what that means. It's on my stream. I don't know what it means. Oh, I don't have the thing that we like to have for people that are watching the replay, and that is our horizontal chat. This tealish greenish bar across the top does put in when people say things.
Thanks, Tara
when
Cooper.
it's working. It was working. Is it working? It didn't say anything from the. Well, maybe that's because it was the Tangia bot. So I'm gonna say hi and see if it does anything. And
It's
actually see if it shows up in that one. It didn't show up in that chat. Well, that's weird. Somebody say something to show that the thing works. Because I do like it up there, and it was working just a little bit ago. Okay, so what I think we're going to work on today, because I still have a few, I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do still have some things we haven't played with yet. And so I think we're going to do this.
Thanks,
clip.
Auntie Cootie.
There, in front of my face, you can see it. Yes, it is working. Yay! Hey, Miss Barbara. And I'm going back to see what Carol is the one who said she put an L in the chat. It works. So hello, Carol. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Dee. Welcome. So we're going to do this one. We're going to make some things. And I thought, instead of doing it out of white and cutting it, what did the crickets say to the vinyl? You stick with me and we'll make something great. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. All right. We have purple hearts. And everybody's saying hello. Awesome. Well, it stops working. It basically resets every time I shut it down. So I shut it down when I went to the other thing. Probably not. Yeah, last night I was... Okay. Yesterday we went to lunch. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start over. We have bunches of Carols. We have Debbies. We have people. So you are definitely a number one. Nobody's a number two. Everybody's a number one in my book. And Carol says this is fun. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do with these, instead of cutting them out and then coloring them, I think I'm going to do some ink smushing to make some papers, some color papers, and then so that these will be kind of, they'll be a little bit different. I'm not planning on going all in because, that's I don't want to take forever I did move my inks up top. I realized, I have these 2 drawers right in front of me. If I have anything down on the desk, I can't get this bottom one out. So when I had the other mat yesterday out, I couldn't get the thing out. So it's like, if I have them in the top drawer, I can get to the thing. So what do we want to do? I think we need some... I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking blue. I love my blue. And we could do some purple. And maybe a little bit of prom queen. And I checked my Ranger order, and this one is actually staying here. I was thinking, why did I bring it? I forgot. I ordered some more. And that, I should have re-inked this one, but I didn't. I re-inked the rest of them that are here. See, this is the smooth side. One side of my Simon Hurley acrylic block has got the etched lines. So that means ink can kind of get stuck in there. The other one is nice and smooth. So we're going to just put a little bit of ink down. And then we're going to just do a little bit of ink smushing. See, that you can tell this one does not have as much ink in it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to ship a re-inker here at some point. Oh, she's okay. Jen is talking to Mouse. Are you on the noon one or the 5 p.m. one? Because I should be on. Am I on YouTube? I should be. Let me squeeze that over. Yeah, it's showing that I'm on there. It's actually showing better. Here's something that I also learned. This is really cool. Okay, let me grab the link for you real quick, hun. So Mouse is saying she can't get the thing. Go to that. Open. Let me get the link. Because I am live on YouTube on the one that is for noon. We have 2 live. Well, actually, we have 3 lives today. We have 2 that is open to everyone, and then we have 1 that is for members only at 4:30. So we are going live again at 5 p.m. Eastern. So let me grab the link real quick. Copy that link, and then I will pop that into the chatty chat for you. So hopefully you can see the link. Hopefully you can see that link. And yeah. Well, I did pop into the YouTube. Did it show up on the Twitch side? I don't think it showed up on the Twitch side. Let me pop it into the Twitch chat by itself. And hopefully that showed up. I'm going to just spritz this water that I have here. Crack Lemon Lisa. I love that name. That is so cool. Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome. Peggy Pope Joy. Welcome, Peggy. Yay. So did that help, Mouse? I hope that helped. Chris is putting all the little heart kitties up on the screen. Okay. Actually, I kind of want a little bit more. This is going to be probably way too much water, but it works better if you have a paper towel already handy instead of, not having a paper towel handy. And I have some cardstock already here. Now this is, I should probably use the watercolor cardstock. I do have watercolor paper in here that I have not used yet. Is this one of them? Why? Yes. And I threw it on the floor. Here's another one. Here's another one. Carol says, mine says 16. I will shut down and come back. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Oh, okay. One thing I have noticed on... One thing I have noticed on YouTube, I probably should have left it on there, on YouTube, is that if I have a tab open where I'm waiting for the stream to show up. Oh, this is pretty. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm playing. Anyway, if I have a live stream that I'm waiting on, and I go to another tab, or for that matter, with this big hunkin' monitor that my mother-in-law bought for my father-in-law that I get to play with while I'm here, I've noticed that a lot of times I have to refresh the screen in order for it to even notice that I'm there. Most of the time it says, oh, you've got like 4 hours, and it's like, okay, wait a minute, the live stream started 20 minutes ago. Let's add some more pink up top. Okay, healing prayers for... Oh, okay. Keep me laughing. I had cancer surgery yesterday, but out of pain most of it. Fabulous. Okay. So, Lisa, again, welcome in. And, yeah, I hope you heal fast. And since the surgery is done, hopefully there won't be any complications when it comes to your recovery. So we are definitely all praying for you, honey. This is interesting. This is kind of neat. Only problem is I do not have... problem with doing it like this is I do not have a heated gun here. Okay, so we're going to let this sit to the side for a little bit. Since it's watercolor paper and I used a bit of watercolor, it's going to probably, a bit of water, it's probably going to take a little bit to dry. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get the hairdryer out of the bathroom. This is an old hairdryer because they don't stay here a lot, but this is what I have been using for my hair. So we need, thank you, Miss Mary, sending light, love, and healing vibes. We need a couple of PSAs, and then I'm going to put up the Be Right Back screen so that I can go get that hairdryer to make this dry a little bit. But this is pretty. I think that having the mixer and maybe the bowl, these colors will be really pretty. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Where did I put it? Why didn't it come up? Or did it? Oh, it came up, but it's way over there. That's why I couldn't see it. Alrighty, so we have our PSA. For those of you who are new here and don't know what did you stumble into.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Okay, and apparently I don't know what button it was that Mary pushed, but Mary, if that one was you, this is not a thing anymore. I've basically changed the craft along card classes, and November was a while back, so that is not valid anymore. I need to change that. So, Mary, if you push the button, message me on Discord which button it was that I need to fix, because that's no longer active. We are now doing Craftosphere lockdowns, and that's going to be around the 12th, I think, for next month. I still have to set all that stuff up, but it's going to be the second Monday of the month following Thursdays when we do that. You didn't push a button. Somebody pushed a button. Who pushed a button? Okay, I need to find it. It doesn't say that anybody pushed a button. Okay, I will have to look into... I don't have a piece of paper here. Get me out my notebook. I had to borrow a notebook from Mary Ellen. I'll just put down class. Text. A chat message. Because that needs to be fixed. I also just really need to fix it when I get home, because if I fix it here, it's not going to actually update what I've got. Everything that I've changed here, I will need to either change or not worry about when I get home. Okay. Sorry I missed the first one. What did you miss, Chris? Yeah, I thought they were too, because I can't log in. So I thought, for some reason... Idea. Who hit what button for November class? Thank you, Jen. I was thinking, it's weird. How did that happen? Because there's also been a couple of things where someone has said stuff and it didn't show. It's like, what? Let me look in the regular chat instead of my combined. Maureen, what do you mean? Are you saying that I am or that you are? I know I am. I always am. It could be a Twitch thing, but I still don't see where anybody hit a button. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to do one more PSA real quick. And that's because Mary's in the house.
One changed colors.
Oh, Maureen said she did it? What? Oh, you're having... Okay, never mind. I am going to ignore things for a second, and I will be right back.
If you were not watching Mary with Mary K's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary K's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
Rude, right? I'm tied to a damn chair. Foam is life.
I'll refresh it. Thanks, Terry.
to nobody.
I'll refresh it. Thanks, Backtown Strap in 7582.
He tried to leave, he tried to run, but he was staring down the barrel of a glitter glue gun, stuck in the corner of the craftosphere.
Okay, so I've got my hair dryer out. It helps. It's not as good as if you've got the heated gun, because the heated gun is designed to have the optimal, why is it so warm? Anyway, the optimal heat and air for this kind of thing. But yeah, I thought that was a piece a little bit. Anyway. Oh, thank you, Chris. I don't know why you say you love me, but thank you. What did I do? It'll be a minute. But this is pretty. So this is something else that you can do. There's a lot of different ways that you can color your cardstock to before or after you create your die cuts. So this is going to be kind of cool. We've got purple and blue and pink going on. Today seems like a great day. Today has been weird already. I'm just going to say, today has been weird already. Yesterday we went to lunch, and after lunch we went to Fresh Market to do some grocery shopping. Then we went over to Best Buy because we were looking for phones to replace my cracked one, the one that I cracked the screen this week. So we were looking for one to replace that. Mine is like about 3 years old, so of course out of warranty kind of thing. So we go over to Best Buy, and we had already researched. I was kind of going between the Pixel 9a and the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 10, and it turns out the 9 and the 10, mainly the only thing that's different has to do with the cameras. And the 9a has a better camera than what I already had. Okay? Of course, everything is. I had a Pixel 7, so it's a little bit older. Yada yada yada. Anyway, we decided on the 9a. And they didn't have it in store anywhere, so we went to the store in Austin, since that was close to where we were having lunch. And so we went ahead and ordered it for it to be delivered here, and they said it wouldn't be here until like Thursday. It's like, well, that's fine, because that's before I leave. I'd have time to change everything over, and we're good. So I'm just feeling this to see if it's enough. I think it's enough. Anywho. Go ahead and. Do I really want to decide? Let's see. I think I want to do this. The handle, I'm not sure. I might want to do a bold solid that matches. And then we have the bowl. We have two pieces for the bowl. So we can either have... I kind of think I might want to have this part match the handle. So we'll do this one here somewhere. And how about, hey Idolide, how about the bubble cut that goes around the word sweet? And I think I'm going to do the turntable thing too. I think I'm going to try to get all of those to fit. So we shall see. So I've got this out. I'm going to try also doing everything cutting up, because that has been working nice and keeps the bottom place nice and flat. So as long as it all fits on here, it's not going to work. I want to place it exactly where I want it. So I'm not going to do it that way. And then, of course, I just dropped one on the floor. Anyway, we went and ordered a phone. And it's going to be delivered by FedEx. And it's supposed to be here by Thursday. And Mary Ellen, because we used my card and her account because of the insurance you can get. So anyway, she gets an email or message or whatever saying, oh, that's cool. I like that. anyway, she gets that, and it says that it's going to be delivered today. So it was supposed to be sometime between now and like this morning and like, I don't know, 2:30 or something. So it's like, okay, well, that's cool. We can do that. And then she gets a message saying that it's going to be delivered earlier. I was like, actually, she got one that said it was going to be delivered by 9, and then she got one saying it was going to be delivered by earlier, and it said that it was supposed to be signed for. Well, the property that we're on here, it's like they have a main gate at the road that does not have the gate shut, and then about an eighth of a mile, not an eighth, not a quarter, probably about an eighth of a mile, or point anyway, a ways from the road is their other gate. The FedEx guy didn't even come down the driveway. I got a text message saying, because I was checking it because it's like I need to go and get the thing when it comes. They didn't even come down the road. I had to go all the way down to the end, and they didn't get a signature like they said they were supposed to. So it's like, what the heck? Why do you say that you need a signature if you're not actually going to stop and wait for a signature? Anyway, I do have my phone. I have been transferring the data over from my other phone, which I didn't realize how easy it was. Apparently, everything has gone from a physical SIM card to an eSIM, so that's already done. Let's see, did it cut through? Yes! Okay, so this is going to be kind of cool. Look at that. Here's our bowl. Here's our bowl. And look at that little heart. I like the heart. I'm keeping that too. And there's our mixer. And some of these I may add a little bit more color to. And I still have more paper here that I can do other things with. Like, I haven't decided what colors I want to go with. So I do like that. So for this other piece of the bowl, and you don't have to use the other piece of the bowl, but I'm kind of thinking for this,
You're my card making guru.
maybe.
Of
Of course, we love you, you're my card making guru, honey. My favorite crazy driver in Fortnite, where I'll risk car sickness for kills. That puts up with my goofy self. So what's there not to love about you? Oh, honey, Terry, love you, hun. Well, yeah, I don't understand why they say that they have to have a signature if they're not gonna. I mean, we didn't say we wanted them to get a signature. We didn't really care. We just wanted to get here and not get. We really didn't want to be left out of the road. So basically, I got a text message saying it was delivered. I confirmed with Mary Ellen that she did not go and sign for it when I didn't notice. And so I went down to the end of the road. I think I got about a quarter-mile walk in. But I went down to the end of the road and got my packages. And the box was as big as my desk. It was huge. And all that was in it was bubble wrap and this little tiny box. So I already got it all set up. It copied all of my data over. I think it's still verifying my apps and things. And I've got it plugged in the other room so I don't accidentally slide it off, because it does not have a case yet. So that means it is not grippy. That means it's slick, and it would slide off this desk in a heartbeat. I don't want it to slide off and break the day I got it. Get it, right? Okay, I think I will start off with this platter. Does it need any additional color? I would say it probably does. I'm thinking this needs a little bit more darkness. Yeah, I'm kind of back to let's color the things the way that we normally do. Let's go with, do I have one for purple? Yes, I do have one for purple. And I'm going to try to be smart this time and actually use my acrylic block to stamp off the ink so I don't have way too much on there. Yeah, of course it needs blue. We're going to have some blue in here too. I mean, look at that. We're going to need some blue. We'll have some blue too. Let me leave this up here. But to start off with for this piece, I think for that one, well, it could be. If we cover up this edge, there's really no blue on it. Could go with a little bit of... Okay, I'm going to try it. We're going to see. We're going to see. And one reason why I'm using the block instead is so that it's easier for me to move it out of the way if I need to. And that one has a lot of blue ink in there. I'm definitely going to have to clean that up a lot when I get done with all the things. Look at the amount of that blue on there. Pouncing some of that off. Okay, I'm going to say that that is probably enough for this. Yeah. Because I kind of want it to be, I don't know, I guess artsy-ish. Chris is saying Team Purple forever. And Carol thinks it's perfect. Awesome. So Carol, I haven't seen your name in here before. Happy that you were here, but I would love to know how you found us. Was it my email? Was it just random? Was it a summit? I would love to know how you found us so that you can join in with all these crazy people. Hey Sharon. Hey Kathy. I'm Kelly. Kelly says it's National Pancake Day, or it's a Happy Pancake Day. It doesn't mean it's national because you know what? She's in the UK. Okay, so we have our little platter that goes beneath things. I think that actually goes beneath our mixer. I think I'm going to actually color this in a little bit on the edges too. I need to get rid of some of that. There we go. Just adding a little bit of blue. And then, I think I'm going to make some of this paper more blue. And then we can cut out that bowl. And possibly the top, and I think I'll do the top there too if I have enough. And if it goes into the purple some, I don't mind. I think that'll be cool anyway. Okay, I think that's probably enough. And I know I'm not doing solid this time. I've been doing solid colors a bit lately. This time around, I'm kind of doing watercolor. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But it's kind of more grungy looking of color instead, or artsy looking of color. This one will have a little bit of purple in there too. That'll be good. Okay, let's run this one through, and then we can add the handle on to our mixer. Okay, now I gotta put it back on there because it moved. Anyway. Sam's here.
Ho, ho, ho!
Maureen's been nice. What? Alrighty. And we'll see what this looks like. I may decide that I don't like it, but you know what? I think I will like it, so we will see.
It's Delicious Mouse 498581.
So that looks kind of cool. Got our teal and pink going on. And it's going to match the bowl, pretty much. Well, ish. I'm just popping out the bits that were cut out. And let's see what it looks like with that bowl. I do kind of like it, but this is going to need a little bit more blue on the edges too. Not a lot, but just a little bit darker on the sides.
Ho, ho, ho!
You need a KitchenAid in those colors. Yes! So cute. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this one together.
I ain't blitzing nobody.
Ho, ho, ho!
I have been using this glue a little bit more lately. Okay. Who was that? So, Idlite was good. I think it was Idlite was good, and Jen is now good, and I'm thinking something is wrong. Oops! Apollo gave me the side-eye look because I coughed. Now he's got the new kitty Bootsy watching. For you guys that don't know, that is because her cat likes to watch me stream. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a thing. Okay, and now I've got to go back and look back up because I asked a question and I don't know if I got answered. Lisa said that she needed those colors, but I think I asked where she knew us from. Yes, I'm going back up to see all of your comments. I don't see an answer. Hey, Irma! Harsh Santa, what did I do? Honey, you never know what it is that Santa thinks is naughty. Oh, I think I do like that. That is so cool. Okay. Oh, also we've got little vents here that pop out. That's not really wanting to pop out. I'm making it pop out. But anyway. Or kind of sort of making it pop out. Anyway, I'm trying to make it pop out. There's not one come out.
Mouse 498581 changed colors.
So our kitty is no longer a black cat. Our kitty is now a yellow brownish cat colors things. Words. I want these to come off. Kelly, just go with it. You are in good company. Who was? Oh, that was Maureen who said that. I was about to say if it was Jen, it's like we know what Jen does. Jen is always naughty. Jen is our number. I mean, I know that you guys have had your troublemaker numbers long before. Making it pop out because I got the power. Yeah. Anyway, I know that you guys had your troublemaker numbers before Jen started. What troublemaker number would you guys like to give her now? Olivia saying hello to Miss Tammy. This is just not wanting to do what I tell it to do. And it's little enough that it's going to be hard to do this. Okay, that one's good enough. Good enough. Wabi sabi. Okay. That looks good enough. Okay, let's go ahead and glue the handle on.
It's delicious backtoss scrap in 7582.
Okay, so she is now troublemaker number 2. Jen, you are officially, according to Maureen, because she is the boss, you are officially troublemaker number 2. Only took us like almost a year for us to give you a number. Carol says I give her number 1. I give up. Terry Cooper says, I give up. Say it with Santa. He hates me and I've accepted it. Okay, look at that. Look at that. It is so cute. And then we have our little... That is going to be adorable. Oh my goodness. That is going to be friggin' adorable. Okay, what else do I need to cut out though? There's more things. There's more things. So we need to cut out the mixing blades and color them, if I can find one, something that's going to be grayish, I think. We're going to need to cut out cookie dough. Oh, these are pieces that need to go behind things, so I need to have a color for them. So this one goes behind there, and this one goes behind there, I think. I could actually cut out 2 of those so we have one to go behind the heart. I do have another cute little heart now, but yeah. Oh, no. Terry Cooper, you don't understand. There have been troublemaker numbers on Elizabeth's channel for years, and Ronan was never one of those. Unless they want to upgrade him. Just saying. Okay. So I think I'm going to do 2 of those, 1 of those, And I'm not sure what color. I should probably go with dark purple. That would kind of be cool. To go behind the vents and behind the heart. And kind of pull it together and bring in the purple. Alyssa says, I'm not a troublemaker. I'm just troubled. And Mary says, and neither was I. Jen says, Maureen, we can split it. Me, YouTube number 2, Twitch number 1. Okay. I do not know what that piece is for.
We just want him to sparkle like his personality.
We will figure it out later, maybe. Maybe. And then, of course, we have all the bits for the chocolate chip cookies. Ronan can be number 8. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these guys out. I'm going to go with some purple. So I'm going to do these 2 pieces in purple. This can go back up top. Let's put that over here. Hey, Craig. They went out cutting trees and stuff again.
Right? I'm tied to a damn.
So Mary Ellen asked Todd what he wanted to do for a bit. And he says, why don't we go cut these trees? They're cutting down some cedar trees and stuff. I need to buy a lid for my tea. I was cutting apart.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Bacalado.
But she says, oh, Irma wants to know the name of the dyes. Okay, and we've got, things are showing. Ronan is in the house. Okay, if it's, okay, so it's order of arrival, not ranking of severity. Got it. Maybe we need to change it. Maybe not.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Hello, Mr. Ronan. Kelly needs to buy a lid for her tea because she was cutting apart dies. That's the metal pieces. And didn't notice a piece landed in her tea. That really sucks. Okay, I'm going to add some purple down here for those couple of little pieces. I may do all of this out of watercolor paper. And why not? Just because I wanted to see what it looked like. And yeah, it's a thing. I can do that. Because, you know, I'm me. That looks kind of cool. I can't use press and seal right now because I don't have any with me. So what are we using press and seal for? Oh, for the tea. Yes, that would work. But you're going to forget. I just say move the tea away from you while you're doing that. But how often do you see me actually do that? I have spilled my tea or water or coffee on all my desk so many times. Turn that down a little bit. We've got so much light coming in from that way because there's a door open with the light that I decided to turn my light down a little bit. Alrighty. So yeah, I did get the phone. They did deliver it, and they did decide to, although they said they were having a sign for it, they didn't have a sign for it. It's like, I don't understand. I do not understand FedEx. Does anybody here work for FedEx and can explain to me why they say that they need to have it signed for if they're not going to actually wait for it to get signed for? I mean, I'm glad I didn't ask for it to be signed for and then them give it to somebody else. But the thing is, they left it down at the end of the road, at the end of the driveway, which means we don't always see the stuff. I mean, we went down there, let's see, we came back from dinner the first night, and there were, I think, 3 or 4 packages down there, one of which was a one from Walmart, which was kind of left partially in the driveway, meaning it got partially run over. Thank goodness it wasn't anything breakable. Okay, I wanted a second one of that, I think. But actually, I don't actually have to cut anything out. Oh, that's gonna be cute. I think I'm gonna do it in the darker. Actually, I like that texture better. I'm just gonna cut a piece. It's kind of nice that they give you the dies, but you don't actually need them to go right behind some of the things. So that'll go behind the vents there. And that darker one will go behind the heart. And that, because I put the, come on, blue. I did, by the way, I did not bring a, oh, wait. I gave that to Todd, never mind. Unless he brought it back. No, he didn't. Okay, I need a pen, and I think I saw one in one of the sewing kits that Mary Ellen had here at this desk. And I think that went to the Todd. And he needed it for something. He needed a pen for something. Don't really remember what, but. Okay. So that looks pretty good. And I'm going to put that behind the heart. And I think I'm going to zoom in some so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Hey, Amarin. How you doing, honey? We are using watercolory looking paper this time. I'm making color paper and doing the watercolor thing. Oh, I can't use that because I already glued the thing down. Well, that's not good. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. This piece was supposed to go behind here on top of the thing, but I think this is really pretty for our mixer. And now I need something for our mixing, our mixers things. Yes, words. So I want this one. Do I have anything that can act as... I don't think I brought Shady. I might have. I don't think I did. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of this black. The black is actually archival ink, so I have to be careful with it. And it might also be dry already. I just need a little bit. I don't need a lot. So. Yeah, it's not coming off of there because it's already dry. Alright, let me grab it. I just realized I could use my coaster that is underneath my cup. But make sure that you have it clean so you don't have something else drop in. That would not be fun. That would suck. And I think that this is probably great enough for our mixers. And I just realized that because of the way the camera is positioned, y'all still can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That's close enough. Close enough. So I just need this little bit. And I just didn't want it to be white, you know? We'll go ahead and run that through, and we will have our mixing blades.
Come to scrap hoarders. After years of crafting and card making, a legendary team of creators will brave their piles and bins of paper scraps to help you destroy yours. Scrap, shout, scrap hoarders. Scrap hoarders. We face the scraps when the others will not. We're the scrap hoarders. We stamp and call when the craft room is hot.
Oh, thank you, Irma. Yeah, all it was is some clear skies, prom queen, and 100% juice and water. So you can make, basically, you can make this kind of thing with whatever your favorite colors are. And you guys know I love the teal, so it did turn out to look kind of tealish. Look at that. So cute. I love it. Okay, so now I need to move on to other colors, okay? Do I have anything that had something that was able to make me do some browns? I think I'm going to have to make some more of this, some more watercolor paper in with Weeping Willow so I can get it light enough and splotchy enough to be decent cookie dough. So I think I have Weeping Willow in here, maybe. Did I not bring it? Or maybe I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some combo. We're gonna use some orange and some yellow and some red and try to create something that looks like basically brown. Not like mud. That's gonna be orangey. If I add a little bit of green to it, it might work. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try to create a light brown. Heart. Put that over there. And grab that piece of watercolor paper that I threw on the floor. Okay. That doesn't have any more blue in it. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit of green. And actually green and red should make brown. Because it's basically all three colors, red, yellow, well, no. Yeah, red, yellow, and blue should combine to make brown. Okay, so that is a little bit brown. I kind of want it to be a little bit yellower of a brown. So, let's bring in a little shooting star. And why am I using my fingers when I have a paintbrush? I brought my brushes. Ah, this one's messy. Of course, now my brush absorbed some of it. Okay, I think. Add a little bit of guppy.
Rude, right? I'm tied to a damn chair. Foam is life.
And a little bit more. Where's my blue? Blue, 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 blue. A little more blue. Because yeah, sure, I do like finger painting, however, I also do not like it getting under my nails or making me get ink all over everything else. Okay, that's a little bit too green. Y'all can't see the green. And now I got water all over this whole thing. There, I'll add it there. That'll work. It's fine. It's all fine.
He's the glittery king of the craftosphere pride. I ain't blitzing nobody.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you? Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you?
I don't know why Jen says we got spirit, but that's what she said. Okay, this is telling me no to doing it with the inks because apparently I don't know how to make mud that looks like chocolate or looks like cookie dough. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use markers for this part. And you can do that. You don't have to use the same thing on everything. Okay. And I will probably use this for something else. So I'm just going to sit it off to the side. Okay, I can use regular cardstock for this. And I think I want to have it already colored before I cut it out. So let me grab my marker. Actually, these are watercolor markers. Ronan, Jen did that because she is possessed. She has the spirit. I can still stick with this paper because I have my my real brush markers, and they do have a brown in there. Well, they've got beige and then they've got brown. Is this brown? Which means I can use... Ooh, that's what I'm going to do. Why didn't I think of this? Why didn't I think of this? This is just like doing watercolor. Where did I put my little thingy? Words are hard. Where did I put it? Here we go. This is what I want. I want this. My acrylic block. I'm going to make some more color. Because this is brown. This one is actually beige, so that should be a light... Y'all can't see the brownish color, but it's okay. I can see it. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And then I've got dark brown. Ooh, I've got a dark brown. Let me do both of them. So this one is brown, and then this one is dark brown. I want dark brown for the chocolate chip cookies. But the regular brown mixed in with the beige should probably do decent for making... It is a little bit red, but that's okay. For making us our cookie dough. And making it a little bit splotchy. If you leave some of the water pooled up and let it dry like that, that's going to be the concentrated color part. And I just realized this is sitting off to the side with the lid off. Oh, here it is. Yes. Jen says, replying back to Ronan, because she's possessed. I think you're the king of possession. Is he possessing you, honey? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, let's bring out the hairdryer again. Lies! And I don't need a lot of cookie dough. Let's see, how much do I need? We've got... There's our bowl. I need at least this much cookie dough to go in the bowl. And I think I need this much also to be dripping down. So I probably need more than what I've got here. But let's clean this up a little. Let's dry this, and then I'm going to make some more. Make some more. And today we're already longer than what I was really wanting, because it's already an hour. Is that the dark brown or just the regular brown? This one's the dark brown, so I actually grabbed the wrong one. That's okay. We'll do a combination of all three. And that should help to texturize our paper a little bit. Give a little bit of stuff. Jen is saying Pinocchio. Apparently, Ronan is Pinocchio. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's dry that. Crafty Universe needs to make a lost and find device like the one to help you find your keys. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Only a couple of minutes. You're doing great. Yeah, right. I think I want more of those darker colors mixed in here too. Thank you, Carol. This also means I'm probably going to be using these guys a lot more for this kind of technique because it's cool. You can also do this with plastic wrap or plastic instead of an acrylic block. And you'll be able to kind of control it a little bit better because it's more flexible. But I'd say use what you have. I mean, even if you don't have an acrylic block to use,
Mouse
you can also use it on
498581
something
changed
that'll
colors.
easily clean up, like this glass, the glass here. Okay, I've got to say that is good enough. Let's dry that. I know, I kind of took some of the color out. Our kitty's black again. No, our kitty's gray now. Our kitty is gray now. One of these days I'll try salt on watercolor. I haven't done that yet. I was just talking about that to Biddy Penny. A lot of this stuff is really fun to do. I hope I don't kill the hairdryer doing this. La 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 la. So have I said hello to everyone? Did I miss anybody? Look at all the rubber duckies. Rubber ducky, you're the one. I'm impatient. I just blotted some of it out, but that's okay. Oh, Bone Tired Traveler's name is Denise. Welcome in, Denise, again. I thought I said hello to you, but I didn't call you by name. Okay. I may do some splatter over the top. That would actually be cool. Kelly says, can you use a foil plate without foiling? Are you talking about like the bronze glimmer plates? I wouldn't run it through your die cutting machine because it's going to be too thick pretty much. So usually you're going to want to use those. I need to see if I can find something about that because I think you can, but I haven't done it. Welcome. Was that Amaret? No, Rubber Ducker, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rock it up. Rubber Ducky, I'm in love with you. You should have seen the thing we saw at the store. There was I think it was a Target, and it was a pig. It was a Valentine's Day present that you squeeze it and it oinks at you. And I thought, this is something that we need to give to Craig to give to Mary. Oh, no, give to Craig to use when talking to Mary Ellen because he can't talk right now because of his, all the things with his thyroid cancer and stuff. But that would have been so funny. I think I do want to do splatter. I guess it's splattery enough. I don't know. I may have to do splatter on the background. Yeah. Let's go ahead and cut out our cookie dough. This one's going to be dark brown, so I'm not going to do that. That's going to be the chocolate chips that we can see through there. And there's another piece here that is also, I don't know where it goes, but we're going to cut it out anyway. So we're going to cut us out some cookie dough.
He's the glittery king of the craftosphere pride.
Don't fall. go up there. So here we go. And I think I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to color some of this with some dark brown for that background piece. And then add some water, because that doesn't look good to me. I mean, it has the texture, but that's not what I want. That's not what I'm going for. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is cool. I probably put more down than I needed to. That is cool. Jen says, I want chocolate chip cookies and brownies. I don't want to lose my pieces. Let's put them up top so they don't blow away. No blowing away. Hey, Ruth's here. Now, if you had a die for pancakes, you could use this mixer for pancakes too, I think. Happy Pancake Day and Chinese New Year. I think I'm having more fun just making the colors and stuff on here than anything else, you know? Nerdy! Hey, Nerdy! How you doing, honey? Welcome in. I will bring the mixer back down in a minute. I got to dry the chocolate chips first. Here we go. Now it's not going to blow away. So here is our cute mixer. And here's the bowl. And here's the dish. I think these turned out really cute with this watercolory. Okay, watercolor. It's watercolory stuff. But isn't it cute? That's probably, I think that's probably dry enough to cut out our chocolate chips that go in our thing. Yes. Let's go ahead and cut that out, and then I can assemble our cookie dough. Now for this, I kind of feel that it needs a little bit extra, so let's first poke these out and see what it looks like. I kind of think I need some ink blending on it, although I don't have a brown thing to do for ink blending, so we shall see how I'm going to do that. I may just use another another foam, and just put some ink down from one of the brushes. I think that would work. But now it's chocolate chip cookie dough. Have you ever tried in the pan pancake batter with a dollop of chocolate spread and Nutella or melted chocolate? No, I haven't. And I haven't had, be honest, I haven't had pancakes in forever. Mostly because whenever I think about having pancakes, I think I need to lose weight. I think I am probably going to add some color to the edges to give it more shape, but for now we do. It is kind of cool with the extra splotchiness. So this goes in the bowl, just like so. Oh, that's actually perfect. Goes in the bowl just like that. And there is a line on here to show you where to add your glue. I think I hear a vehicle, which means I think that Mary Ellen and Todd are back. I'm going to go ahead and glue our little bowl down onto its plate. Or whatever thing, words. This one that I'm using is Dina Wakley Media Glue, Matte Liquid Glue. This is from Ranger, so it is a new one that I'm trying out, and so far I'm liking it. Mary Ellen, look it. Look. Oh, well. We're making chocolate chip cookies today. But yeah, I love the colors that we're using for it. I think he's so cute. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of glue down to the bottom. Because you guys know, I assemble before I ever put anything on the card. Because I don't know what I want it to look like. And then if it happens to hang over the edge, you just trim it off and it looks perfect. Okay, so we have that. And now we have a full embellishment once it dries for our stuff. I think it's cute. Could use a little bit more glue, I think. I should have gone a little bit higher on here. Okay, doing that. And then do it again. Do it again. Kelly said, so mad. My cousin told me he would buy me a Spellbinders Cross My Heart foil plate and embossing folder. He forgot the embossing folder. And I'm convinced he bought a fake plate. Ooh. What color is the plate? Emboss and foil. Cross My Heart foil plate. I'm going to have to look up that one. Spellbinders. So I'm looking it up real quick so I can see what it looks like. Thank you for the bits, Miss Jen. Cross My Heart. Cross My Heart. Okay. The Cross My Heart 3D embossing folder. So, not sure what the foil plate is. Because what popped up was just an embossing folder. It was a 3D embossing folder that's basically the... I don't think they make a foil plate for it. No. That's the thing. I don't see one. But that doesn't mean it's not out there somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I think I have that embossing folder, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what he got you. I do love this. This is cute. Cute, 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 cute. So we have some drippies. Oh, yeah. I do need some brown to go on there, so let me find... I think I've got another...
How refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
I do know I have some addition... I could just use a brush. Actually, we could do... There are debossed lines. To show you where you can add a little color. So that might be okay. We're going to look and see. If I don't like it, then I'm going to probably wet it down and change it. I don't really like it. It needs to be wet down. Here's, yeah.
Personality, guys. Now the straight jackets are on back order. It's a tariff delay. So we locally sourced and airbrushed
one today. I'm playing, guys. And this is probably going to be okay, so we'll just see. Oh, Oh, Terry Cooper said that she did the chocolate pancake thing, but she's also done it with cheesecake pre-made filling and strawberry pie filling. Okay, so I've got a little bit of red on there. I'm going to dry that, and then I'm going to do some with the dark brown and see how that looks. Okay, and here's my dark brown.
I ain't blitzing nobody.
Okay, I think this is, I'm going to say this is good enough because I'm playing way too much. Terry is saying hi to everyone. Cookies, cookies, cookies. This would have worked much better if I had decided to bring cookie dough and whatchamacallit, and Weeping Willow. But I didn't think about those. I just wanted the colors that I knew I would use here. I may bring others next time. Kitty, what are you doing? What's the kitty doing? I think this is close enough. I think this is close enough. Alrighty. I am loving this. So I think now I need to figure out how I'm going to do it for a card. What am I going to do? I kind of want to do another watercolory background. I could use the other side and do something on it. I think I might want to do that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter. So that's a good size. Okay, Kelly just messaged Spellbinders. They don't sell Cross Your Heart as a boiling plate. I didn't think so. What the heck? Look at that! And we're in! Thank you, honey. I'm going to cut this down to 4. And then I'm going to use the back of the watercolor because I don't really like the front. I'm going to use the back of the watercolor to make another background that we could use behind this. So, let's see. What colors do we want to use? We could go the same colors or we could go brighter. Kind of thinking this has got a lot of the pink and the blue. So, I'm thinking maybe it's actually got purple and blue more. I could go with pink behind it. And that would look cool. And, of course, I put things away. Here we go. Yeah, except I don't have any brown ink. I've only got my brown markers. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I've got Prom Queen. We're gonna wet that down a lot. Lots of water. Okay, Mary Ellen. That's gonna go on the front of a card. I think I'm putting pink behind it because it'll be pretty. So we've got us some pink there. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this so I don't lose the drips because I want that bolder color, and then I'm gonna dip it again. My cousin hasn't bought me for 12 years for first attempt. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this down. No, that was down. Christine says, hi, Mary Ellen. Look at my chocolate chip cookie dough. I tried to show Todd, and he's like, okay, I'm going back outside. Okay, let's bring him in. We're bringing him in. Oh, wrong one.
I am scruffy.
Yes, he is scruffy. Did you guys get a lot done out there? Terry says, meow, Todd. Okay, I'm going to say that is good enough because I'm probably going to have to trim the edge anyway. So now let's just dip it. Dip it in the center so we've got a little bit more of that more vibrant color, and we're going to dry it. This is probably one of the reasons I don't do this much on video. It's super fun, but it just takes a little bit. Even with the hairdryer. Oh, Chris says hi. Idelight says meow. Maureen says meow. Everybody says meow, Todd. You gonna go outside to play too, Craig? In the slippers. Okay, where do I want some? I want some more down over here on this side. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna dry it, and we're gonna say this is done. Oh my God, Spellbinders has a cat die called Big Cat. Okay, let me look. Big Cat. Big Cat. Oh yeah, I've got that one. I was thinking I had that one. That one came out this past fall, I think. Hi, Miss Regina. Welcome in. Maureen says, question, Debbie J. Should you be worried with Todd having so much fun with a chainsaw? Nope. He's done the same thing at home. He likes doing this here. The property is one where they need to take out the cedar trees anyway. So since he's enjoying himself playing in the yard, I'm thinking he can go for it. At home, he basically, we had trees taken down. He would cut up the big oak trees when we had them taken down so he could take them all out to the road. He has used different types of saws to pull up the big stumps that were in the yard in order for him to be able to plant his palms. So I have no problem with that. I like that he is, as long as he doesn't hurt himself, I'm okay. What's amazing is my 77-year-old mother-in-law is out there with him. She has her own chainsaw. Okay, I think we're going to blot the rest of this, and this is going to be our background. And we're going to see what that looks like. I'm not getting rid of that in case I decide I need a little bit more, which I don't think I do. But This is actually pretty cute. It is pretty cute. And it is a little more purple for our mixer than that. And we're going to be popping it up on foam. So Jen wanted to say, did I see Terry's message? Something went flying when I turned... Yeah, I'm not surprised. I will find this stuff. But right now, this is what I needed. I do, and I have this little die cut, which is for the background for our words, so I can do the words. It says sweet. And then I need to, yes, exactly. It says, wow, go Mary Ellen, haha, insert chainsaw emoji. Yeah, I don't know if there is a chainsaw emoji, but we probably need one. I also have another bit of cookie dough down here that I can kind of put to the side like it dripped off. So I'm going to put that on there. Let's move this piece with the pink out of the way. Stay, don't fall. Okay. I need white letters for this. Do I still have some of this left? I can cut it out of the back. So we have a sentiment in here that just says sweet. And we already cut the bubble cut out of the purple and blue. So I'll go ahead and cut this one out. Sweet cheeks, God. Actually, we've got a lot of cute sentiments for this too. So far, I've used nothing but watercolor paper, so I may stamp out on here in watercolor paper too. What is she doing? What's she doing? I'm asking Todd, what's he doing? Because I don't know. That's only the two. I can do that. Sometimes I try to layer everything up with the dies still in the cardstock, but I don't know that I would be doing a good job on this if I tried that. These are small enough. And I don't have my other papers. I don't have my press and seal to work with. And the only detached letter is the S, so the rest should go on there fine. So yeah, so far you guys are getting a card that is all watercolor, except for the card base, and that's going to be heavyweight cardstock. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway so that you guys can get in on that. Sentiments. I need my sentiments. So go ahead and get in on the giveaway if you would like to win this card. And I do have my sentiments here somewhere. This one is the Sugared Expressions. Someone asked before what die set I was using. This one, I don't have it here. This one is called... No, that's Dancing Shutterbacks. We used that one yesterday. This is part of the Make It and Bake It collection. So, Magic Mixer. That's the name of it. Magic Mixer. I will be listing that down in the description. I'm trying to get caught up. So, you may have seen some of the recent videos now have the correct thumbnail up with the card, so you can go back and see ones you may have missed. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm updating the Link Deli, all of the affiliate links down below as soon as possible, okay, on those. Alright, so we've got all of these pieces. I'm probably going to splatter this to make it a little bit darker, maybe, or I can just... Let's see, what sentiment do I want to use? Wishing you a great birthday. That would be fun. Sorry for the mix-up. Better late than never. Nothing a little cookie dough can't cure. Since we're doing cookie dough, right? You don't have to do cookie dough. You could have done different. I wanted to do chocolate chip cookies, so that's what I did. Okay, so let's take what's left of this and my Misty. And I think I'm going to stamp it. I think I'm going to stamp it in, and why not go purple, right? We've got pink, we've got purple, we don't really have enough blue. Maybe I want to do blue. Oh, wrong side. I want it to be the other side. And a cleanish area. That would work right there. So I'm going to go with my clear skies. Everybody is saying purple. We got a lot of purple. We got a lot of pink and purple in there. Okay, nothing a little cookie dough can't cure. I almost cut part of the word off. Regina's in here? Christina's saying that Regina needs to put Regina Park is in the house. So yes, do put an exclamation point join to join in on the giveaway. And Maureen is right. She says my sister loves flamingos. So these are definitely. I'm thinking these are definitely Florida colors. Yeah. I don't even remember if there were any any dyes for this. I don't know. There might have been. That doesn't look like it. Okay, so I did this fine. I was like, did I fussy cut that one out when I didn't have to? I've actually been fussy cutting the last couple of days. I've been cutting out. There was the bag that Biddy Penny gave me for the goodies that she gave me was in a bag that was all covered with butterflies. Super cute, right? But it ripped because I fell. So since I ripped anyway, I figured, why don't I cut out the butterflies? So I'm fussy cutting these, yeah. I'm not cutting out the antennas because, yeah, I can't do that. We need some foam. And we need a card base. So. Yes, foam is life. Foam is life. Definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Miss Norma, welcome in. Oh, that must have been what blew away. Thank you. You know what flew away? It's where I stamped this out. I hear old people. I hear old people like getting cards. Yeah. And that fell off there twice. Okay, we're gonna do this. Looks like this is crooked. Let me try folding it again. I did score it, and it looks like either the score must have been crooked, but it is what it is. Wabi sabi. I know. Todd says wabi sabi, guys. And then he says wasabi. I just noticed that I'm blue again. It's like that camera on that laptop does not like to give me any color to my face. Well, at least I'm not zombie color, right? Hey, Ruby. Well, welcome in, Josephine. Welcome in. How'd you find us? Today has actually been a somewhat contained stream. Yeah.
I was just about to say they look for the crazy people, and guess what?
Yeah, Todd says that you look for the crazy people. Guess what? You found me. It's true. It is true. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down a little bit. And then I think I'm actually going to add a little bit of color to the edges too. So you guys who've been asking for purple, I may do a little bit of purpley goodness on the outside edges. So I need it to be... Do I want it to be 3 3/4? No, I'm going to go with 4. I'm going to go with my regular 4. Cutting mostly white stuff off. Let's see how that fits on the card base. That looks good. And now I'm going to try something I hadn't done before. We're going to take some of the purple. We're going to ink the edges. And then we're going to water it a little bit. And then we're going to dry it a little bit. Again. Because that's what I'm doing today. And that is on So I'm just inking the edges there. And then I'm going to try spritzing it with a little bit of water and trying to get it to come into the white and pink without being too much. And we're going to see how that looks. Because this is a kind of a nice look around the edges, but it doesn't really go with the rest of the stuff. And I don't really want to redo the thing, but you know, we will if we need to. Go up there. Yeah. Oh. Look at, I think that's actually looking pretty cool. The card does warp, but when we're drying it, because this is watercolor paper, it is made to do that. When it dries, it winds up drying pretty flat. Plus, I'm going to use foam underneath it anyway. But you can see with these, all of this was done with watercolor paper and inks and such to give a watercolor effect. And I think that they were pretty much flat before I put them through the die cutting machine, but you can also do that. You can definitely put it through your die cutting machine to help flatten things out a little bit. Water usually does make things warp a little bit. Thank you, Ms. Horma. Thank you, guys. I hadn't done this before. I mean, I've ink blended the edges, but I've never added water after the fact. And this time I did kind of add water because I added enough. I added it to everything. Okay, let me grab a paper towel, and then we will blot most of this up. It also softens the edges a little bit too. It still leaves some of the color there, but blotting it up helps to soften the color a little bit. This is still, it's not dripping anymore, but it's still kind of wet. So let me dry it some more. And now I've got it on high. Again, if you've got your heated tool, it's going to work better than just a regular blow dryer. This one is a hair dryer. Okay, I'll say that is good enough. Let's go ahead and start adding some foam. And finish getting this thing put together. I'm going to have to refill my water bottle. This is turning out really cute. I am liking this. Okay, we has our foam, because foam is life. And we have 34 people in the giveaway. We will be doing the giveaway right when I get done, because we have another live stream starting up at 4:30 for members on my YouTube channel. If you're not a member, come back at 5 p.m. and join us for our regular crafty live stream that happens on Tuesday nights at 5. And if you have gotten any projects that you want to share with us, you can go into my Discord and post those. Okay, Smalls. You can post those in the stream showcase at around 6:30. I'll be sharing those. Okay, so I now have to decide which end is up. This is actually really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I should have gone blue with the background, but either way, it's like pink, blue. Which one are you going to go with? It's fine. It's going to look great anyway. Oh, thank you, Christine. And like I said, I haven't done this in a bit, so you know what? I would love it if you guys have got some crafty time. That cat just laughed at me. If you have some crafty time today before we go live this afternoon and want to try out this technique, you know, doing the watercolor with your ink, do some watercolor wash type of backgrounds, or just some pattern, some paper. I'm not getting it straight. Why am I not getting it straight? Anyway, if you want to do that and add that into our stream showcase, I would love to see them, and it's still not straight. The foam is wanting to stick. Okay, that means, okay, pulling it off. Pulling it off. Okay. Regina, you ain't saying nothing yet. Regina's saying this chat is hilarious. Yes, they are. They are nuts, and you may have noticed that there is a caution tape on the stream that says the chat may take over the stream. We also have a public service announcement.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Because they do kind of take over. Yeah, we got a witch. Anyhow, they do kind of take over. I love it. I love that everybody has so much fun in here, and you are so welcome to come back anytime. Just know that it does get a little bit more crazy. One thing I am planning on doing coming up in the next month or so, when I have the time, is actually working on some more of my regular videos so that y'all don't have to be just long live streams. I love my long live streams though. I have a lot of fun with these. I have so much fun. I think I want, yeah, let's put it down at the bottom. Okay, that is better. I'm using my T-square from Pear Blossom Press to make sure that it's mostly straight. That is, of course, if everything is the right size, which mine is not. Oh, this is so cool. I'm sorry. I'm impressed with myself. I am definitely impressed with myself. A little strip for the top of our mixer. Assuming I did the right size. I think it's close. We're going to do that. And then trim off the top because I did a little bit bigger than I needed, but that's okay. But I don't want anything coming off, so there we go. But I am definitely impressed with this. This was a really good... Yeah, it's not a ruler. This one is actually the Pear Blossom Press T-square, and it's got little jigs in there to help you make that size. So you may not have seen it, but we've got a little jig here. If I put my cardstock, my T-square over the base, it makes that 1/8 of an inch. This side, if I do the same thing, gives you 1/4 of an inch. And there's another size one of these, and it also, this one is the A7 size. The A2 size is shorter, works perfect for A2 cards, but the jigs are different. So I've got both of them. It is definitely going home with me. I did not buy an extra one to keep here, although I might want to do that. It's not expensive. But yeah, it will be back. It is the Pear Blossom Press T-square. I do have an affiliate link for Pear Blossom Press. I believe down in the chat there should be a link to. Let me look and see what I've got down there. I don't think I've got that. I can't put all of my affiliate links down at one time, but I think I have a master one down there. So let me take a look real quick if I can get this to get big enough. Visual supply list will be updated after the stream. There is one that says shop with my affiliate links to support the channel, and I'm just going to confirm what that one is because it should be one where you can see the different companies. So I would say go to the one that is for Pear Blossom Press. Okay, so here is, and Pear Blossom Press, I'm just double checking, should be on the list. Yes, it's actually at the bottom, and I need to change it because it says you'll save 15% through November 30th, which is true. The A7 this is basically a 5x7 card, okay? So the way that this one works, let me get white space behind it. So this is the A7, okay? I've also got a video about this on my channel, so you can look that up as well. So it's the A7 Pear Blossom Pressed T-square. So first off, it is A7 size, so this is going to be 7 inches on this side. It has a 0 point in the middle. So if this was a 5x7 card and you put it on the edge, that would be dead center, okay, for horizontal. This side, the 0 would be dead center for the short end. Okay, so that's the way that that one works. Also, it has 2 pink dots on each side. On the each side of the 0 that are for the third marks. Okay, so this one again is the one that is for A7. The reason I brought it is because I know me, I like doing the 1/8 of an inch jig. I do that on most of my cards. You see it says 1/8. This side will give you a 1/4 inch matte piece. The other one I think is, I don't remember what the sizes are. I think it's a 1/2 and 3/4. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that the jigs are bigger. And the way that the jig works, it's actually where it's recessed. It's like a little step. It's a cutout, so you can just line up your card with the edge and then lay your next piece down. And it'll make it so that at least on these two sides, it's the right size. And if your cardstock is cut the right size, it's going to be correct all the way around. Mine, of course, is not exact. But this edge and this edge are at a 1/4 inch. I mean, at an 1/8 of an inch. Anyway, that's the way that one works. I love it, and I've had one since Amanda came out with it. Again, it is from Pear Blossom Press. They're the folks that make the magical lights. Yeah, so we do light up cards and everything there too. So if you go to the link that is in the description, let me pop that into, I don't know if, it doesn't seem to want to let me pop it into the, into this chat where I tried to put it. Paste it. See if it worked. It's not posting it in there for some reason. Let me put it into the other chat. I have multiple chat windows up. So there you go. That is the link that has most of the stores that I have affiliate links on. I have not removed the people that have changed their programs and stuff, so most of them are good. Pear Blossom Press is good. And it is down at the bottom of the list, which means I really need to redo it, and I think I'm going to put everything in alphabetical order because it'll be easiest to find. That way you guys could just scroll. But it is like on the last row down at the bottom. We're not doing drum roll yet. I'm not done with the card. Ooh, we have 40 people. Really? You guys really like this card. That's not done yet. So I hope that that was helpful. And the T-squares run like $10. It's not expensive. And it's a great tool to have in your toolkit. Okay, so adding the foam adds that little bit of dimension, so you got the little bit of shadow that actually makes it so that you can see everything a little bit better. I do love that. Let's see. I think I'm going to add the cookie dough down here that needs a little bit of brown on it. Yeah, it doesn't have enough. Let's do.
I ain't blitzing nobody.
And I think it needs a little bit more.
He tried to leave.
He tried to run.
But he was staring down the barrel of a little blue gun. Stuck in the corner of the cafe's
Oh, absolutely. Jen says that both T-squares work for more than just cards, borders, plus it helps align everything. Yeah, this is actually something that I think would be really good for scrapbooking and everything as well. What type of pen? This one? This is a Zig Clean Color Real Brush Marker. So I've been playing with those some. I just recently got, it's one of those things that I've seen videos and such on them for so long. And I am trying them out a little bit. Okay, I'm just kind of trying to get the right colors and get the right splotchiness. And let's do a little bit of beige, some more beige, more beige, more beige. Okay, I'm going to say this is going to be good enough for that extra bit of chocolate, of cookie dough. A little bit of cookie dough. Oh, you've been using these for drawing? Yeah. I need to practice a lot with them. It's one of those, I'm not used to them. I use alcohol markers primarily. So that's, right now I've got the Ohuhus. I was using Spectrum Noir for a long time. Nerdy says that whoever wins this, I'll DM you my address so you can send it to me. Nerdy wants this card bad. Okay, this is still a little damp. I'm going to put it to the side a little bit. Let go. It's dry enough. It'll be fine. It's all fine. So I think I'm gonna put. Maybe I'll put that on that side, and then I can put. I'm not sure where I'm putting anything yet. I need to put the sweet sentiment that we did that is around here somewhere. I worked on it. I want it. I probably blew it, and it's probably on the floor. But let's go ahead and put our mixer down. Oh, it looks like Jen might. I don't know if that smiley love face, that heart face, is actually because she says yes, she'll do that, or if it is where she's like, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down here. And it's going to need a little bit of foam on the other side of it. I'm picking things up again because, of course, I'm losing things. I have too much stuff on my desk, as usual. I don't know where my sweet went. It's not underneath it. I will find it and I will put it on there. We'll figure out where I'm going to put it after. Under the foam backing, I think it probably blew off the desk at some point when I pulled out my hair dryer. That's probably what happened to it. But that's okay. We will find it and it will go on the card somewhere. Oh, I actually put the foam and the things on the wrong side. put the glue on the wrong side. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. I do like my songs. I did say I wanted it to be 80s-ish, so... And I think one of the ones when I made it, I told it I wanted it to be kind of Madonna-ish, but of course it doesn't make it Madonna. What is the one next to your glue for? That's going on here too. I'm doing 2 sentiments. So here's the glue. So that is going on here too, but I also had that little die cut one that is on the pretty paper with white and the word sweet, so I want that to go on here somewhere too. It's just where I want both. Okay, so now we have cookie dough falling off the side. Nothing a little cookie dough can't cure. And I think I'm going to put sweet down here at the bottom or across the bowl when I find it. Okay, so 40 people in the giveaway. Anybody else want to get in before we do the drawing? Just a reminder, because I am almost done with the card and then we're going to end. And then I will see you guys again at 4:30 Eastern if you are a member on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you at 5 p.m. if you are not a member and are going to come and hang out with us for our regular live stream. And a reminder, we have a summit coming up. Yeah, I think it's on, when's the 26th? I have to look at my calendar. Just is, oh gosh, that is a week from Thursday. So we have about a week before the next summit. And in that one, I am making a light up card. Super cute graduation card. So yeah, so you guys need to come and hang out with me for that one and catch all the other fabulous cards. Aaron Reed's in that one. Tiffany Solario's in that one. We got a bunch of folks. So you do want to come and catch that. I think it needs to go right about there. I'm actually lining it up pretty straight even without my grid. That is just amazing. I don't know how I'm doing that, but it is amazing that it's happening. Well, here's the die for the sweet. And let me put these away. I do need to put the last sentiment away. That's still on my Misty. So I'm straightening up a little bit to see if I can find that last bit of sentiment. I'm also going to add the heart somewhere. Where do I want to add the heart? Oh, that's perfect place for that. We're going to just put that little heart that we cut out.
2 hours later.
Oh, hush. Hush. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Got that little heart right there. I think this is super cute. I'm sorry. It is friggin' adorable. And as I said, it was probably on the floor, which it was. It was right in between my feet. So we have the little one that says sweet. I could put it up. Oh, wait. Okay. I think it's on. I think it needs to be on the mixer. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I love my light up cards too. I love light up cards. If you didn't see it, I did put up another one this week. That was my Pear Blossom Press design team project. That is a candle light birthday card. So you have to blow out the candle. So you light up and you have to blow it out. I think I'm putting the sweet right up here on our mixer. There we go. It's way too... My husband would not want this one because it's too pink. It's too pink. He says, you are right. So that is the card for today. We will be back again, like I said, later on. Anybody else want to get in the giveaway before I hit the drum roll? We are at 41 people. 41. Yeah, I love this. This turned out so cute. And I think what I spent the most amount of time on was just making the papers, and that was super fun. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I love the candle cake. I do love the candle cake. And I even used masking, so it's basically a flat card, except for the foam that you need to pop it up. And it has a door, so you can change out the battery if you need to. Okay, so I'm gonna go for it. I think everybody who wanted to get into the giveaway is here. So we're going to go ahead and do the drum roll. Ilka! people to pop in. Just for next time, it's !join. And we will be back again with another card video, a card live stream at 5 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be giving away a card on that one too. But isn't this cute? And Ilka gets this one. Let me send you the giveaway form. So there you go. Giveaway form is there now, so you can get that one. I will put you on my list because I've been keeping a list while I'm here in Texas, so that when I get home to Florida, I know where. So make sure that you fill out the form so you can get your card. What else am I doing right now? Let me move that one. I'm opening up different screens so I can see what I'm doing. That needs to go up to that box. There we go. So I'm going to take a look real quick and see if there is anybody over on Twitch that we need to raid off to, and then we're going to head out so that we can hang out again this afternoon. Again, I'm going to get together with you guys at 4:30 Eastern if you are in my membership. If you're not in my membership, you can join that. Just hit the join button that's underneath the video. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, do that so you can catch us next time. Thank you so much, Irma. Fun videos. Thank you so much. Fabulous. I'm going to check this, and then we're going to do our credits so I can give you guys all the love. I think I'm going to go over to Tina's CI. She is doing some, it looks like she is doing, to me it looks like diamond painting. So we're going to go over to her. If this lets me pick it, I just clicked it. Why did it not do it? Following. I want to go to hers. There we go. We are going to rate off. So anywho, I need to do this. So thank you to everybody who has been in. It's not working. There we go. Regular supporters. Yay. All the folks that are helping to support this channel with their membership or Twitch subscription. Thank you so much. Plus everybody who hangs out in the chat and makes it so fun for everybody. Thank you for being so warm and inviting and welcoming to all of our new people. And thank you to all of our new people who have come to hang out with us today. You guys rock, and thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys back here this afternoon at either 4:30 or 5 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful rest of your crafty day. And I will see you guys in just a couple hours. Bye, guys.